Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy Tuesday once again. I will be reading another book on this great Tuesday. Today we are reading Finley, The Adventures of Finley and Kisco. This was my favorite book. I loved it. This was so good in my childhood. So I wanted to read it, and this book is very good for kids. So if you're an adult and wanted to watch my video, if you have a kid, make sure to get your kid because I'm sure your kid will love this. It's kind of like 8 and up. Once upon a time, there were two fish, Finley and Kisco. They went to school in Lake Superior, the largest of the Great Lakes. Finley didn't always live in Lake Superior. When he was just a baby, their family moved from Lake Erie, the smallest of the Great Lakes. When Finley was little, a large hook got stuck in his back from a fisherman. He was able to escape, but he had to have a safety pin inserted to help keep his dorsal fin in place. Everyone wanted to be friends with Kisco because he was smart, fast, and very brave. Some fish from Lake Superior thought fish from Lake Erie were less superior than they were. They picked on Finley because he looked different. But Kisco didn't feel that way about Finley. Kisco was the first fish that Finley met, and they instantly became the best of friends. Kisco liked Finley because he was funny and very strong. Because of Finley's pin, he had to learn how to swim the hard way, and it made him so strong that he could do tricks the other fish couldn't. One of his best tricks was jumping high out of the water. He could do 3 full flips in the air before coming back down. He could also swim in any direction really fast. By the way, on the first page, I couldn't show the picture because my sister wrote in the book, but it's okay. Another of their best friends was Cammy. Cammy came from the ocean and could change colors to match her surroundings. She was a look-down fish because of where her eyes and nose were located. The other fish looked down on her and made fun of her because she looked different. They were also jealous because she can blend in and disappear anytime she wanted, and they couldn't. So they're just jealous of her. Oh, sorry. One day, 2 classmates, Perch and Wally, were making fun of Finley. They didn't know that Kisco was close by and that Cammy was near because they couldn't see her. "Why don't you go back to Lake Erie?" they said. "You look funny and don't belong here." This will also teach lessons to your child. Finley felt very sad and alone until Kisco and Cammy came to his rescue. "Hey!" cried Kisco. "You shouldn't call him names like that. He's my friend." "That's right," said Cammy. "I heard what you said, and it wasn't very nice." "Just because he doesn't look like you doesn't make him any less special," said Kisco. "You're just jealous because he can do things you can't." So some people are standing up for him. Her, I don't know. Perch and Wally felt very badly what they had done. "We're sorry, Finley," they said. "We thought it was cool to make fun of you." It's not cool to make fun of anybody in the world. Even strangers. Cammy said, "When I get picked on, I just want to disappear. And sometimes when I play with other fish and they don't include me in their games, I I feel invisible. It really hurts. Perch and Wally were afraid that Kisco and Cammy didn't want to be friends with them anymore. Will you still help us if they need it? If we ever need it, they asked Kisco. Well, you did apologize and say you're sorry to Finley, so of course I would help you, he told them. This made them very happy. Then Kisco said, You're not off the hook yet. There's something I need you to promise me. Never do that again. And when you see someone getting picked on, I hope you do what we did and help a friend in need. Friend in need, Finley said. That's easy to remember. The first letter of each word spells out Finn, and that's the first 3 letters of my name. And I was a friend who needed help. I have another one that's easy to remember, and it rhymes with Finn, said Cammy. Pin. That stands for power in numbers. What's that? Asked Wally. That's when friends stick together when one of them is in trouble, said Kisco. Finn and Pin. Finn and Pin, said Perch and Wally. We won't forget those. Finley needed help and will remember his pen. Finn, Pin. They rhyme. From that day on, they kept their promise, and in return, Finley taught them how to do some of his neat tricks, and Perch and Wally made up some new games so that everyone, including Finley and Cammy, could play. And that's it. This is a little page about the author. I can read like a little bit of it. Okay. To my heroes, Mom, Sheila, and Dad, Stanley, who taught me to always root for the underdog and stand up for what you believe in. To my family, Kevin, Haley, Liam, and Ryan, for Liam and Ryan, for loving me and for all your support and belief in this little book. And to primary South Penn educators Lisa Smith and Nancy Joyce for believing in me and his little tale and allowing me to come into your classroom 4 years ago and give life to Finley, Kisco, and Cammy. It means more than you can possibly know. And that's it. Have a great day.